Hello everyone, welcome to this session. At the end of the session, you will be able to know what is Hadoop ecosystem. So what is Hadoop ecosystem? So it's a platform, it provides various services to solve the big data problems. It includes Apache project and various commercial tools and solutions. Mainly they are four major elements of Hadoop: HDFS, MapReduce, Yarn, and Hadoop. So this is the environment showing different tools or maybe different that services how to solve the big data problems. For example, if I take the one of the phase that is Hive. So what is the use of this Hive? So Hive is handling SQL based language. So in traditional databases, how we are using the query based to solve the problem. Similarly, they are providing the Hive. Zookeeper for coordinating the things, H base for column-oriented databases. Like this, we have different tools to handle and maybe to solve the different problems. So we will see what are the different services are there. So which tool we can use, how to resolve the problem based upon this tool. So we can take this, the mainly, again, I can say two things, one for HDFS, that is the storage systems. So HDFS means Hadoop Distributed File Systems, mainly for storage system for Hadoop. It's mainly Java-based file system and help to provide the fault-tolerant systems and cost-efficient storage for big data systems. So it's having a lot of shell commands to handle this storage and other activities. And next thing is MapReduce. So I told two things, one for storage, another one for processing. Mainly, this is the software framework for handling that's easily writing the applications that process vast amount of structured and unstructured data in the storage of HDFS. So mainly the MapReduce working in the process of parallelly and mainly useful for performing the large scale of data analysis. So mainly it's considered for the main thing is speed and reliability of the cluster is parallel processing. And next component is Hadoop Yarn. That is it, another resource negotiator. So mainly this tool helpful for resource management. It's mainly for managing and monitoring the workloads. So how the operating system is handling in our Windows system. Similarly, this is handling and monitoring the workloads. It's mainly for allows multiple data processing engines such as real-time streaming and batch processing to handle the data on a single platform. And next component is Hive. So it's a mainly query-based systems. It's an open source data warehouse system for handling the queries as well as analyzing the large data stored in the Hadoop files. So mainly doing three that functions: data summarizations, query, and analysis. So similar to SQL queries, and it's doing the processing job with the help of MapReduce, whatever the stored in the HDFS storage system with the help of Hadoop environment. So next component is Apache PIC. Okay, it's a component of Hadoop systems. Why its name is PIC? Because it's written in the language of PIC Latin language. This is also similar to how we are handling in the traditional language, that is the SQL commands. Similarly, it's handling based upon the PIC Latin languages. This is also mainly helpful for analyzing and query process of huge data set, whatever stored in this HDFS systems. So again, it's also required Java environment package. And next component is Apache HBase. So we've seen so many things are row based, but this is column based handling the database. It's mainly designed for structured data in tables that could have millions of rows and millions of columns. This is the distributed, scalable, and no SQL database. It's built on top of the HDFS. The next component is we are going to see HCatalog. This is the key component of Hive that enables users to store the data in many format and structures. And so mainly it's handled different types of data format like RC file, CSV, JSON file, sequential file, and ORC file formats. Our next component is AV Argo. It's mainly handling the data serialization problems. And next we are talking about RPCs. So that is a remote procedure call. And next component is drill. This is also handling for large scale of data processing. It's mainly handling for structured and semi-structured data. So it's handling more than the petabytes of data in the distributed environment. And next component is Maho. So mainly this is handling with the help of that's whatever the data is working based upon the machine learning algorithms and data mining libraries. It's mainly helpful for data science people to getting the meaningful informations or patterns from this big data sets. And next thing is Scoop. So this is mainly handling for external sources like HDFS, HBase, or Hive. It is also handling the relational databases, that is Teradata, Netessa, Oracle, and MySQL. So next component is Flow. So mainly handling again the large amount of data sets, and it helping for fault tolerant and reliable mechanism to handle the data from multiple that is the servers. And it's efficiently collect, aggregate, and move a large amount of data from its origin to send back to HDFS systems. And next component is Ambari. So this is again managing, monitoring, and securing for Hadoop clusters. So it's mainly provide the consistent and secure platform for the Hadoop systems. So next component is Zookeeper. This is centralized service component for mainly configuration and helping for distributed synchronizations and maintain and do the lot of group services for to coordinate the large cluster of the machines. And next, again, I can say that is HBase. So that is a NoSQL based database. So to provide the real-time data in the HDFS. So again, HCatalog, as I discussed already, that is handling for CSV JSON files. So Avara, again, I talk about already, that is data serialization problem solving. So next component is Ooze. So it's mainly helpful for doing the job sequentially. So mainly integrated with the Hadoop stack and Yarn as a architecture center and support for Hadoop jobs for map reduce process. So mainly this is the scheduler systems of Apache Hadoop system. So in this session, you have learned about what is the Hadoop ecosystems. So now quiz time. Point out the correct statement. Yeah. So Hive is not a relational database, but a query engine that support part of SQL specific to querying data. Okay, this is big data in the Hadoop platform. It's supporting the SQL query, but it's not a relational database. Thank you.